Joe Biden is talking Yom Kippur War 50 years ago, the year he became senator-elect.
And so I got up and followed her out. We were standing there silent, looking at the press. She could tell, I guess, I was concerned. She leaned over and whispered to me, she said, "Don't worry, Senator Biden. We have a secret weapon here in Israel." My word is what she said.
Secret, 33 minutes after the hour.
We have no place else to go. We have no place else to go. For 75 years, Israel has stood as the ultimate guarantor of the security of Jewish people around the world, so that the atrocities of the past could never happen again. Let there be no doubt, the United States has Israel's back.
All this guy does is cast
We'll
out.
make sure the Jewish and
Listen, I can't listen to it anymore. I'm going to go back and listen to the entire speech, but notice just how he even had to mention secret weapon at 33 minutes past the hour. For those of you guys who do not get it, DC is known as the Masonic City because the Scottish Rite has their HQ for the region there, where there's 33 columns on the outside that reach 33 feet tall, and Masonry is based in Kabbalah, and Kabbalah states God created the world with numbers, letters, and words, and Manly P. Hall revealed that English is like Hebrew, where every letter is a number. And again, in the language of letters to numbers, Masonry, secrecy, order, federal, they all equal 33. The secret weapon, 33 minutes after the hour. I'm going to do a live stream on why it matters that he gave this speech on the eve and just hours before it becomes October 11th in Israel, the day leaving 81 days left in the year. Of course, Joe Biden got the 81 million votes. Joe Biden got 81 million votes, a record, they told us. He's from Scranton, Pennsylvania on Interstate 81. And of course, in Gematria, both President Biden and President Trump equal 81. And words like ritual equal 81. And the year before Biden announced, Obama endorsed 81 candidates on 8-1. The point is, this is a big ritual that's playing out. And Joe Biden's been part of the plan the whole time. Again, the Yom Kippur War, this comes on the anniversary of it, the 50th anniversary, America and its 50 states, and in Gematria, America equals 50 like circle. Circles relate to magic, spells and spelling language, Kabbalistic beliefs about sorcery through Hermetic principles like everything carries a vibration and that can have a manipulation. But anyway, we're doing a live stream on this. But one more thing about Biden becoming senator-elect. And again, this isn't partisan. Trump's part of the same thing. Most of these people in DC, the land of the Jesuits, are part of this thing. The ones that are in the highest of places, that is. The Anthony Fauci's of the world. The Federal Reserve Chairman type. The senatorial type. Anyhow, Joe Biden, his wife and daughter died in 72, right after he became senator-elect. And then when he was 72 years old, Joe Biden Jr. died at age 46. Handful of years before he became the 46th president-elect, exactly 46 weeks after the Pope's birthday, when in Gematria Catholic equals 46, and there's 46 books in the Catholic Old Testament. Again, the first Catholic president, JFK, killed at age 46. John F. Kennedy, as they call him, Gematria 59. Biden won the 59th election. Pope Francis equals 59. Benedict stepped down on the 59th day of the year for him. Again, the Catholic Church, we're on their language, we're on their calendar, and this whole system's been synced up since the 16th century, just about the time that America was getting underway. Again, you got to look into the history of the Protestants, the Reformation, how America came to be, why some of the founders were the way they were, why Jefferson and Adams worried about the Jesuits coming out of suppression only to both die on the nation's birthday together, July 4th, 1826. Again, you learn Gematria, it all starts to make a lot of sense. Why? Numbers are language. You know, this nation's birthday is 7-4. They called the election for Biden while he was at 74 million votes. Holiday, Gematria, English, occult, energy, they all have a Gematria value of 74. Jewish equals 74. Like Jesus, like Messiah, like gospel, like parables, like gospel. Big time number. Gaza is 74 years old right now. 74. And so is the superior general, the leader of the Jesuits. we'll do a live stream on this. There's way more to talk about, but I want to cram something in here in about 5 minutes for people who are new to Gematria and what's going on in Israel. Learn this knowledge. Read the books I've made free to download. We've been warning about these things. I was in Buffalo last year for Israel's 74th birthday. I've been talking about it's going to be bad news when the Superior General turns 74 in the time of Israel, because Israel will be 75. And there's that headline from the New York Times from October 6, 1940. Date was 75 numerology about New World Order pledge to Jews. And October 6th is the anniversary of the end of the Yom Kippur War, which came 33 years later, after 1940, when that New York Times article was written. And of course, New York equals 33. And in 1968, 911 became the national emergency dialing code, and World Trade Center construction began in New York. And the lead hijacker from 9/11 was born. 2001: A Space Odyssey came out, and Boeing debuted their jumbo jetliners. And the Quran code was discovered with 19, going with the 19 hijackers 19 years before COVID-19, going with the 19-year cycle of the moon that certain people are really into. You know, the Hebrew calendar, for example, is based on the moon. And then what happens in Israel on the anniversary of us invading Afghanistan? You got the new 9/11 of the Middle East, they're already calling it. And now here's Joe Biden. You guys remember right before Russia-Ukraine, Joe Biden addressed the nation at 2:22 p.m. Eastern Time sharp. His speech began at 2:22 on the date February 22nd, 2022, all twos. And I put out a book in 2020 about why 9/11 came exactly 222 months before the coronavirus pandemic, the meaning of 222, the order out of chaos code, the as above, so below code. Anyhow, from Biden's speech, that one about Russia-Ukraine, to his speech today, which is October 10th, U.S. time, exactly 85 weeks. And the war just popped off in Israel on October 7th, the day leaving 85 days left in the year. Again, in Gematria, Templar equals 85, like the Jesuit motto, Isus Hominum Salvator, 85. And if you look at the Jesuit logo, it's IHS for Isus Hominum Salvator with the Templar cross. Again, if you're new here, go back and see the videos I've already done on Israel, but just trying to pack as much in here. And now we're getting too long because we're almost 8 minutes. But again, exactly 85 weeks apart are these speeches, these new crusades. The Templars are the Knights of Jerusalem. Jerusalem has that gematria of 104. We have the 10-4 emergency alert in Russia and the U.S. And on Wednesday night, 10-4 in TFR, I said why they were pointing to October 7th, Vladimir Putin's birthday. And again, we backed Osama bin Laden when he was a CIA asset to fight Russia and Afghanistan. I mean, just think about how all these narratives just weave together. Anyhow, we'll leave it there for now, Truth Seeker. Until next time.